No Mas Cantina. 83 The Show, our favorite place, Rex. This is our favorite place.
The Halloween version. Let's bring it.
That's exactly right. Lots of different places inside No Mas to have fun. That's what I like about it. Gift shop. Check out this outdoor area.
Unbelievable margaritas and cervezas. Nice people, good company.
It's just good times. So we have to see the host according to this wooden guy here.
Come on in.
And here's where we operate.
Attention people, my name is Southside Steve and I am with the Austin brothers.
Mike Austin.
Rex Austin.
And this is 83 The Show.
The church
Yes,
of 83.
All about the 80s, and right now I just want to let you know we're coming to you live from the desert. We're in Texas.
We are.
We are. Seriously. Bumbadee, bumbadee. Happy trail to you. Ow! What happened? What
I
happened?
think I just got hit by a sidewinder.
Hit by a damn sidewinder.
Rex got hit by a
Happens
sidewinder.
every time. I'll be right back. I'll go get my anti-venom.
Get your anti-venom.
Your anti-venom, that's great.
Put a little splash of anti-venom on it. It'll be alright.
It's kind of like
Never hurt
Bacteria.
nobody.
That's it. Right now, let's just enjoy the desert. Look at that.
Exactly. Everyone
God.
up for a minute.
What?
Oh, wow.
Ow!
We need to tell Steve, because
That's
we're at No
sick,
Mas.
yeah.
This is the best place. If you've never been to No Mas, they've got a wonderful, I don't even want to call it a gift shop. They've got chandeliers in there. They've got plates. They've got wristbands. They've got jewelry, everything.
No Mas basically brings the best of Mexico here to Castleberry, Atlanta, and that's where we are. No Mas is the eye of the hurricane. I'm not going to tell you everything's perfect around here, but here, you're safe.
It's a great, great spot.
It's
great
the oasis.
Great food. I mean,
Best margarita in Atlanta.
artistically, Yeah.
Just saying.
Just saying.
I'm drinking
Very
a beer.
good. And
Yeah.
Coconut tequila, I don't know.
If you're going,
It seems to go well.
Coconut tequila.
if you're going to Phillips or you're going to the Georgia Dome, we're just 3 blocks south here at No Mas Cantina. This is where you bring your wife and your date, especially if you're trying to get laid.
Bring it.
Which we all know Steve knows how to do, and so take that advice.
I'm done getting laid. Hello.
Finally.
Done. We're all married. Well, Rex, for those of you just tuning into 83 The Show the first time, is
The two mail order brides didn't work out.
No.
It just didn't work out. It didn't work out.
How many
Those
times
first introductions?
have you been divorced?
It has been twice, Your Honor.
Twice.
Yes.
Are you dating
Yes.
somebody you like now?
I am.
You gonna marry her?
I am.
That'll be 3. How many kids you got from all this?
I've
11.
only got one. Now I do have. That's what they say. I mean, they say I got 2 or 3. I got one down in Key West from my Coast Guard days. But that
Key
was,
West, because Rex was in the Coast
but,
Guard.
yeah, I do send Christmas cards. I'm all about the hallmarks, special occasions.
about the
Halloween
hallmarks.
cards, birthday cards. Who buys Halloween cards? Here we are,
Boo.
day shy of Halloween.
Probably a bunch of
But
people
there's
that
a
are
whole
watching this right
section of
now.
Halloween cards. Who buys Halloween cards?
Nobody.
I know.
It's a weird holiday. You know what they say? It's for people that don't love themselves because for a day you get to be somebody else. For me, if I'm going to dress up, I'd like to be Southside Steve.
Exactly.
I'm going to dress up like Southside Steve.
Why
I've
not?
got to find my ponytail wig. That's right.
I'm just
You
hoping
cannot
I
find
have
them.
trick-or-treaters in Nashville. But I tell you what, I mean, Halloween, think about Halloween when we were kids. Man, back in the day.
We
Well,
used to stay out all night long. I mean, we'd literally come in at like
Pine tree?
4 in the morning. You can't do that now.
No,
Did
this
you guys
was.
do that?
Yeah, we did it too off Old National Highway. The only problem with us,
Nat.
Old Nat versus you guys, is that a lot of time, for some reason, my grandmother would come over because my mom wanted to go out with us to make sure we were okay in the early days. And then when we got home, grandmother went through your candy. She would look at the wrappers to make sure there were no needle holes, so somebody didn't inject drugs. I had to make sure
Who would even do that?
all fruit had to be cut open because you never know when somebody's going to put a razor
Blade in there. Is that a wives' tale? Is that a wives' tale?
I don't think anybody ever put a
Someone
razor.
Google that right now and send us something on Twitter.
I want to know. Did somebody ever, some little kid ever bite down and all
Amanda, is that an old wives' tale? Can you Google that? I mean, has anybody really found a razor blade in an apple?
I have no idea, but I'll tell you this about Halloween. I mean, you know, children of the 80s, I mean, obviously we're going way back on this, but Pine Tree was like, we were like the drug cartel of Halloween candy. I mean, that was before paper and
the
plastic.
Halloween candy
It was
cartel?
strictly paper. It was like double bag paper. And I know Mike and I and Richie
Tons
would go
of
out.
candy.
We'd be out till 10:30 at night. Had flashlights and everything, but unsupervised. No parents come home with a sack of candy like we had just killed.
You remember
15
that? It was
people
like
together.
the huge bag of candy.
It was amazing.
It would take you
Those days are over now.
6 months to eat. Now my kids go down, they go to a friend's house and go to their neighborhood.
Exactly.
I mean, it's not,
Whatever happened to Halloween? I mean, and by the way, for those of you that live in the
They
neighborhood,
messed it up too.
I'm gonna give you an idea. I did this. I was only in a subdivision for 1 year in Kennesaw when I had a house before I moved downtown. And I got up on my roof with a hose. When the kids were coming up, I sprayed it up in the air and I said, "Acid rain!" And
You did that really?
Yeah, and sprayed up in the air and the kids scattered.
Nice. I love it.
You don't want to go to that guy's house down the street. He's a mean guy.
He's a mean
Acid
man.
rain.
Acid
I love
rain.
it.
Acid rain up in the air. And by the way, I just want to let you know when you're watching 83 The Show, which we will start coming to you on a regular basis once a week.
That's right.
It's a promise. It's the last time I think we'll even be on YouTube. Occasionally we'll say Amanda. That is my wife, Amanda Rickman. She's always going to be off camera, occasionally on camera, but she researches shit.
She's in-house but off camera.
She's the head coach that's leading us down the field. She's calling all the plays. She's calling up to the control box.
Thank you.
She is the one that's calling all these plays.
Now-
We're like a couple of marionettes up here.
That's right. I feel like a puppet on a string. Rex,
In the
would
desert.
you please ask Amanda about the razor blade question? I think we have an answer.
You have an answer?
Wikipedia says no poison candy or.
See? It's a lie.
Zero poison candy,
lie.
no
Poison
razor
candy.
blade. So this Halloween,
Legend.
take your candy, unwrapped or wrapped, bite right into it, kids. Don't worry about it.
But I'm telling you what, though, if my kids brought home like a sandwich bag with some cookies in them, I'm not going to let them eat that.
What about a slice of pumpkin pie?
Who's the person that does that?
Slap a slice of pie.
Trick or treat! You're giving people slices of pumpkin pie.
Yeah, exactly.
That'll ruin.
The kid be like, thank you.
Thank you very
I'm kicking your pumpkin directly.
Or you know, it makes you wonder, like if Chipper Jones gives out like bags of sunflower seeds at his house. Here you go, son.
And spits them at kids when they're at the front
Hit
door.
the baseball harder, boy.
Well, Chipper lives in a cul-de-sac where he has two homes with one wife, one former wife, and kids.
That's how that really works?
Oh yeah, what he did is he
Got
was
the
smart.
compound.
Chipper, you feel free to call in if I'm incorrect, but he wanted his kids close to him, and I respect it. Chipper and I had sex with some of the same girls. I think in between your marriages, but yeah, the Hooters girl.
The Hooters girl?
He put her in a house in the same subdivision where they could be near each other because he's a good father. I want to give you props.
You got to be props for that. I mean,
Props for that.
And I wish you were our hitting coach, but we did get another.
stepping up to the plate.
We're getting
Yeah.
off point, but
Feel free to be the
alright.
hitting coach for the Atlanta Braves.
We're here at this bar in Nomos, but I tell you, I feel like we're like in church and we're like preaching to the congregation, right?
We are in the
83
church of us,
congregation.
the church of 83.
We're all
baby.
80s kids, right? So
Send me your money.
we need someone to lead and someone to join with us on this day.
I love when you get preachy.
I know,
Here's the
Get it
thing.
done.
Mike, did you bring all those prayer cloths you said you were going to bring, or did we forget those?
God, I want you to pray right now. I want you to send $1,000 to 83 the show.
$1,000, 83 the show.
And we're gonna send you a prayer cloth. We're gonna send you one. Remember how it was that Robert?
We
Telton
only
used
take
to do that?
Capital One. What's in your wallet?
Yeah.
What is in your wallet? What's in your damn wallet?
You know what? I don't care what's in their wallet. I the money. You can
Money.
write checks up in here.
Money.
Well, see, we go religion, we go
Yeah.
toys, we go trick or treating. I mean, that's a well-rounded family show.
Yeah.
Now, Mike, you did some research on.
Janet, you want to come in here for a second?
Hey, wait a minute.
We need
Yeah,
drinks.
Janet,
Right now,
come
we
on
want to
in.
let you see how beautiful the servers there are at
Yeah, I love
No
this
Mas.
place.
Do you want to just be seen
She's
for
a
a second?
professional. She doesn't want to be seen.
No, it's okay. You can speak and talk and
No.
walk this way.
All right, here's the deal. On a scale of 1 to 10, Janet's like a 9-1.
I'm going like 9-4.
And she works on Tuesdays. So when you come into No Mas, you ask for Janet on Tuesdays. She's in nursing school the rest of the week. But
Fantastic.
No Mas
loyal,
Canteen.
dedicated career, a noble career. We need people that care for you.
we're
do we
good.
want-
Do we need drinks?
I'm good.
We're good.
I think I need a drink.
I'll take another Jack and Coke.
I do need a taller pair of boots because we're just getting nailed out here by these Western Diamondbacks.
I mean, seriously, you know how hot it is out in the
There was
desert?
one right in there earlier.
It'll bite
It
you.
just
I want some of that coconut tequila again.
Coconut tequila.
With some of the pineapple juice in there. I think that's how
Yeah.
Summer did it.
If you put pineapple juice in your coconut tequila, it kind of takes the sting.
I'll
out
do a
of it.
shot of that too. The 1800
sting,
coconut.
the sting out of the tequila.
By the way, to Jesse James Dupree,
One more?
we're looking at using you as a sponsor down the road. They don't have your bourbon here, your whiskey, so that's why I'm drinking
Not
Jack
yet.
Daniels. Not yet.
We're selling.
You know this.
We're out of coconut tequila.
Out of coconut, just
You're out of
Herradura silver. That'd be great for
Do you have
me.
any other flavored tequila, like turkey flavored or
Cotton candy.
Cotton candy,
flavored.
cotton
Cotton
candy,
candy tequila.
Hey, it's Halloween. Candy corn.
Candy corn tequila.
We got flavored vodka.
Flavored vodka.
Bacon
I'm
flavored vodka.
I'm gonna
I know
stick
you
with the
got that.
motif. I'm
Oh,
gonna
He's
stick
got
with tequila.
bacon.
I've got bacon vodka and syrup vodka, maple. How you like me now? Real quick, vodka or tequilas. How many different tequilas do we have at No Mas? Over 40?
No, over 80.
Over,
Over
80,
80. Wow.
flavors of tequila at No Mas Cantina
That's too
in
many
Castleberry.
choices for me.
That's a lot of
Fantastic.
tequila.
What
That
else is
a lot of
flavored?
tequila.
Our vodkas, we have a.
Right now we're
We're just-
talking off camera. This is
And we're
happening.
on Malibu.
This is what's live.
Yeah.
About
Malibu.
podcasts.
What about Malibu? Shot of Malibu?
I'm okay. I'm not.
That
doing
is
flavored
such a
rum.
chick drink. We used to do that at Rupert's on Ladies'
Yeah,
Night.
I didn't wear my Speedo tonight.
That was
Mike,
in the
otherwise
90s.
I'd join you.
Your banana hammock?
I didn't wear my canary yellow banana hammock.
Michael's going to have Malibu rum, and we're going to watch his
my-
male breast grow.
He's
All
gonna
of a
be
sudden
figure skating
All of a
later.
sudden now I've been attacked. I feel
He-
attacked.
he had-
I want to see. I want to see your stuff get smaller and your breasts get bigger. Malibu rum.
Hey, I tell you
Really?
what.
I'd love to have tits. I'd
You
love
could
it.
say you were attacked,
I'd
but
never leave the house.
you would say you were attacked, but I just got hit by a scorpion right back here.
Scorpion.
Scorpion right over
No,
here.
just tequila straight, Herradura,
Corridor.
Herradura, please.
Horadora.
Straight.
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 Yes.
Like a real man.
No, mix with skim, please.
Jack with a little bit of
latte.
Coke. Like
Yeah,
a
latte soy. Okay, so we were
All right.
talking about it, research that I've done, and this just made me throw up because we've all thrown away our toys from the 70s, the 80s, the 90s.
Some of the stuff.
So some of the stuff.
You've had moms, wives, or girlfriends say, "Why are you holding on to that? Why do you keep these
And they
things?"
throw that shit away, man. Some of them,
An
especially
original-
ex-wives, they throw
an
all your shit away,
original-
all your memories,
An
Two ex-wives
original
bitter, but I love
Cabbage
it.
Patch.
and your heart. They throw your heart away too.
Damn,
They put that in the
Hold on, Ray.
together.
Your brother's
I'm
going
sorry, I'm
through
sorry,
some-
So an original Cabbage Patch doll. Remember
the original Cabbage Patch.
I didn't
Yep.
own one, but yeah.
$1,250 for an original.
Really?
replacement. Yeah.
My niece got on accident an African American Cabbage Patch.
They hold their
That's
value.
awesome.
Is what we're
It
hearing.
was. My brother ordered it, and it came, and they thought this is great, and it doesn't really matter because it doesn't. And they thought it would teach her about diversity at a young age.
I think it's a great idea.
She loved that doll.
So now it's
How much is it worth?
It's $1,250.
$1,200.
It's crazy.
What else you
Are
got?
they
What
worth
about
that? I
a
don't know.
light bright? Everybody had a light bright.
How much is a light bright?
the
I had
Light
those
Bright.
when I was a little kid. When you would eat the things.
Oh, yeah,
just
yeah.
like put them in your mouth. Next thing you know, uh-oh.
Well, that explains a lot. But-
Did your mother take them out of your stool and put them back in the
Had a
box?
This is where the blue goes.
Once
Peanut on it.
Once a colored peg from light bright goes through your system,
Hey, this was supposed to be blue, but it's got doo-doo on it.
does it retain its color?
It's $100. It's $100.
Light brights are
$100. $100 for
Well, you
light
can buy
bright.
light brights. You can still buy light bright.
Yeah.
Well, this is something that everybody had, and if you were a little boy, you always wanted to have a girl friend because all the girls had the Easy Bake Oven.
Name your girlfriend, Shelly Baker. At 6, you 7, you didn't have a girlfriend?
I'm going to say Bonnie Wong because she was wearing the brownie uniform. She had the little beanie on. It was hot, man. It was
Bonnie
Asian.
Wong.
Wow.
And who was
we
yours?
just friended on Facebook, Bonnie.
I'm going.
Sorry,
I mean,
you got me.
I don't know if I go back that far. But I'm
Hey,
gonna go,
Bonnie
I'm gonna
Wong. Nice Easy Bake Oven.
I'm gonna go Farrah
Remember
Fawcett,
we were
man.
watching that. We were
Charlie's
watching that
Angels.
film strip show. You remember, Bonnie? We were sitting on the back of our desk.
Bonnie.
You had on the brownie, little beanie. Damn.
So how much is the Easy Bake Oven worth?
Easy Bake Oven is $300.
$300.
Wow.
That's
All
a
right.
lot of money.
That is
Yeah.
a lot of money.
Yeah.
Well, I tell you
For-
what, the stuff I still have from the 80s, early 80s, late 70s, all my football and baseball cards.
Ooh.
God only knows what I got now.
What's that one? I had that game.
The original Game Boy, the original,
Original.
$850.
$800 if you have the original
Wow,
Game
that's
Boy.
crazy.
We've thrown away so many of those little Game Boys and all those little game systems.
Yeah.
Well, what's the one we used in the 80s? The
The Mattel
football, the Mattel football.
electronic
I had that,
football.
I had
man.
that.
I had basketball. I had football. I had all those. Yeah.
Their parents were a little wealthier
Hey.
than mine. I had Coleco.
oh, I had Coleco. We had
Did
that
you?
Coleco. Yeah,
Okay.
I had Coleco.
No, we had that. We didn't,
All right,
you
cool.
know.
So y'all slummed it a little.
Amanda, on
Steve,
eBay,
I was wearing
is
Kleenex
there a
boxes for
Mattel
shoes, man.
Hold on, we're asking Amanda something.
handheld football game on eBay?
Mattel handheld football game. And
Because
it's-
that was like the original handheld game.
Yeah, Mattel. That's right. Yeah, the Mattel like electronic football. Yeah.
and it was all digital.
It's got to be a grand.
Little
I bet it's a
digits.
grand.
I bet a grand. What else you got? Anything
Furby. Furby.
else? Furbies?
I never had a Furby. $500 Furby. My
Yeah.
wife was pissed. Amy's just like, we had one of those. $500 for this
I don't want to know any.
goofy looking.
Yeah. I don't want to know anybody owned a Furby. If you're one of my friends and you owned a Furby, don't talk to me ever.
Exactly. I'm not in.
I mean, it's in the friendship now.
Oh, you got a Furby? I'll be seeing y'all.
I'll be saying,
That-
I
that
don't.
was-
Excuse me, I believe with him. I don't do no damn Furby.
That's amazing.
I'll be seeing with your damn stuff.
The Furby, $4.99.
$4.99.
Amazing.
$4.99.
Anything else?
I don't see anything.
Simon. What was the Simon? A lot of people had
Oh
that.
yeah, the Simon, which I was never good at, by the way.
Simon, me either.
Is that a Simon? Is that what you were thinking?
I think it was a Simon. What is it? A porta potty?
It's a pot. Porta potty. Teddy Ruxpin. Remember
Teddy
that?
Ruxpin. A lot of people had a Teddy Ruxpin.
$350.
$350.
Teddy
$350.
Ruxpin. Now see, I thought these were Matchbox cars because we all had like Hot Wheels and Matchbox.
Yeah.
But these things are called like rare micro machines. Did anybody have those?
If you had a
Tweet us if
rare,
you did.
a rare micro
And a picture.
machine, it's worth
I think that's what my girlfriend calls my,
$12,000.
$12,000 if you have a original
$12,000.
micro machine car thing.
That has to be in pristine.
Yeah, pristine.
condition.
They probably want it
$12,000.
packaged like never played with.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
Which if you
insanity.
have unpackaged toys that you've never opened, that's a whole different issue you got working.
Yeah,
on,
but
you
it's
know
just,
what I mean?
I don't even know if I want to be friends with anybody who never played with their toys.
So like Amanda, if you go out with
I
a
agree.
guy and then you go home with him and he's got a bunch of unboxed toys, like in the 40-year-old version.
Yeah.
Like Steve.
Do I have any unboxed toys, honey?
You've got a lot of
I got a lot of toys.
unboxed stuff.
Do you really still have a lot of your old toys?
Oh yeah, dude. I kept things. I got all
Fisher Price stuff.
I got all my handheld games, all those. I got them all. I don't have any Fisher Price. I think I have a Tonka truck.
War sets.
I have to think our mom has some of this stuff, but I have no
Truck.
idea.
Put the sand in it and you like a dump truck.
I used to sit in it and roll down my driveway in a Tonka truck. And let me tell you, if I had balls as a kid. You get in a Tonka truck with no steering wheel and you just allow your brother to push you down
Right.
a steep driveway. That's crazy.
Is that over at your house?
Yeah. 5255 Brittany Trail off Old
Brittany
National.
Trail.
If you
Old
happen,
Nat.
Old Nat, if you happen to live in my old house, you know the driveway's like this. It's like, ah!
And it sounds like all,
Oh yeah.
you know.
And we had those little dividers. You'd be like,
Just hitting it.
And then you hit pavement. It's like boom, boom.
And back in
Nice.
the 80s, there was no helmets. There was no elbow pads.
Yeah,
there
we
was no
didn't
knee
have
pads.
helmets,
If
There
you wore
was
a
your
helmet,
skull.
yeah. If you wore a helmet, you weren't my friend.
No.
I don't no helmets.
Yeah, I mean safety standards. There were no safety standards.
Do you let your daughter wear a helmet?
You know what? Yeah, if she's when she's been on like
Yeah,
her
my kids
scooter and
don't.
stuff, I'm like, yeah, put your helmet on.
You're going old school.
And well, you know,
You can just bring the drinks right here. You just set them here. We won't put
I would
you.
just say, I tell my
Right
kids.
now, the hottest girl that works at No Moss is handing us
You
drinks.
just can't believe this.
Now she's married.
She won't come on camera.
She's married and she has 7 children. So you have
7
no
children?
you have no
Wow.
shot at this girl.
2-7.
2-7.
2-7.
All right, truth is
they're
she has
both numbers.
2, but
You have
7's
2
funny.
at the ages of 2 and 7. That's what
2.
you said.
Ha.
Gotcha.
So
I did find a $321
Amanda, please tell us what did you find?
$321.
Mattel handheld football.
All right, Mattel
I could- I
handheld
could
football
kill on
worth
that thing.
$300.
I would still love to play with those things, man. Those things are awesome.
Who's got one? Tweet us a picture. Somebody
us.
out there has got to have a picture.
Follow
of a
us.
handheld
Follow
Mattel.
us on Twitter at 83 the show. We will do our shows live here from No Moss. Occasionally we'll do them from Nashville where Rex Austin lives. But we're going to bring it to you every week. It's all about the 80s. It's all about guys that lived the 80s and our stories. And today we brought you a little 80s trivia on what's worth a little something something.
That's right.
Maybe you got it,
Yeah.
maybe you don't.
You know, and soon I think we should start inviting some people to come join in. You know,
Yeah,
absolutely.
be out in the audience, because it would be great if you could have, you know, other people out there remembering the 80s. Because remember, everybody, I was telling someone this the other day. We're 80s kids. We're the ones running the world now.
We run the world.
Yeah, the 80s people, I mean, we're old enough now where we're in government, we're in, you know, all kinds of positions of power in business. And it's a
Absolutely.
bunch of 80s knuckleheads.
As
We're
for
like us.
instance, I'm the United States of Rex Austin, just to give you an idea.
You just
I mean,
declare
yeah.
yourself a state.
I did.
I did.
How about that?
I'm ISIS.
We're
What's
now-
your flag look like?
51
I'm bringing my
states.
shit to the downtown square. Watch out.
Cut. We don't want to let
Wait, wait a minute now.
Cut.
No.
Right now we got
It's
some
not
issues
good.
there.
Those
We're
are
gonna
the
let-
bad guys.
Those are the bad boys. Some are good, most are bad.
Yeah, back in the 80s when they were pulling that shit, Ronald Reagan would just be like, no.
Speaking
we're
of
not
80s,
doing that.
Steve, other night, Judas Priest.
Judas Priest.
Hey.
Good. Let me tell you something about
Review.
Judas Priest.
Review.
Bass player, original. How do I know this? Because he didn't move.
Because he didn't move.
He's not up to moving. Rob Halford, I don't care if he's homosexual. The guy can sing. Matter of fact, I love people. As long as you love somebody, it doesn't matter whether you're straight or not.
Amen.
Okay, let's just say that.
And didn't you say
I'm
he
down with
sang
that.
perfectly?
And I'm going to tell you something else about Rob Halford. Not only can this dude belt it out, awesome, but I think he's in his 60s, but he remembers all the songs. He doesn't have any lyrics on stage. I've seen artists
No
do
prompters
that.
Teleprompter.
and all
No
that.
prompters. He memorized all his songs, and he's got a bunch, but his voice is pristine. Rob Halford's voice has not missed a lick. I will
That's
say,
awesome. I've heard
only for one song did he do a standing O, taking his jacket off, and he looks about 4 or 5 months pregnant. Other than that, Rob, you rock.
How does that happen too? Because I mean, we're all at the age where you see guys our age, and it goes right here. They can be thin, and then they look like they're pregnant. When does
I
that
just
happen?
left
That
mine
can't
at
happen.
home, but
Guys,
Get a papoose?
guys, your wife is not turned on by this. If you want to get cheated on, keep your gut. Seriously.
Oh,
you
I'm
want to
telling
keep
you.
your
But
gut?
how do you lose a gut?
No, I'll tell you how you
We need to
lose
get
it.
your trainer in here to tell us, you guys, how to
I'll get
lose
my
a gut.
trainer. My wife's a nutritionist. There are ways. First off, back off the carbs. Don't eat past 7 o'clock at night.
Amen.
Have small meals every 3 hours.
And that
that's
gets rid
it.
of the
work
gut.
out
Work out and,
and have
run.
a lot of sex, man. With
Have
the
some
young
sex.
guy.
No alcohol.
Or have a really good surgeon and get
No
yourself a tummy tuck.
alcohol. Well, that's a deal breaker.
Two-fisted.
breaker, two-fisted.
And no moss. But no, Judas Priest, an 80s band that is out there surviving, sounding good, with only
good.
2 original members. And when you got the lead singer, you got it all.
That's it, man. If they can play
He had the
music,
Harley.
and
Did he
still
come
got
out
it.
on the Harley?
He came out on the Harley, he rode out on the Harley, and it was badass. Rob Halford, you rock.
What kind of Harley
That's
was it? I've always wondered what kind of Harley. You know, because the
It looked like
Harley
it was a soft tail. He rode out on a soft tail.
Yeah.
Harley Davidson, which is the one that's got the smaller front tire, but he had a really badass rim on it. I ride a Fat Boy personally, a little bigger bike. Yeah.
A little
that's
bit
it.
more of a manly bike,
Oh,
not more
man.
like a mini bike.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's awesome.
Of course, I have my Harley right now. Wife wants me to sell it. That's a whole nother issue. Yeah.
Well, you may have to.
May
now
have
that
to.
you're married, you have other responsibilities.
That's what I keep hearing.
Having been there twice.
Yeah. Keep in mind, married twice, married once, married once. I just want to say right now, 80s the show. Follow it on Twitter. We're going to keep bringing it to you
Send
again.
us stuff.
Live at No Moss in Castleberry. It's been a pleasure talking. Yeah, come on.
83 out.
Thank you.